This story is going to break the internet. Silento met me and he told me, Mackie, you didn't do it right. They were saying Mackie was Bukhin, fake artist. My name is Makki Tagelsir Makki Abdelhalim, born in 1988 in Al Ain City, in the United Arab Emirates, originally from Sudan. My parents moved to the UAE in the late 1970s in search of better educational and healthcare opportunities for the family. I come from a large family of 9 siblings, 5 brothers, and 4 sisters, and I am the 5th child. I completed all my education at Ain from high school to university. My first passion in life was football. I played for major teams in the UAE, such as Al Ain and Al Jazeera Club. And from there, I had the privilege and got nominated to represent the Sudanese national team at the under 18 level for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And then my football career was on and off due to my age, as my family was putting pressure on me to focus on my education. My parents didn't see football as a sustainable career path, so I had to get my degree in business administration at Abu Dhabi University. During my early years, me and my friends were so passionate about music, and frequently we used to drive all the way from Al Ain to Dubai every weekend just to attend parties and concerts. Music was always in my DNA because my father is one of the pioneers of Sudanese music. So while growing up, I was surrounded by melodies and rhythm all the time. So I was in love with anything that involved music. So as I was always outside in Dubai attending all these events, I was inspired by these experiences. We decided to create unique entertainment activities for Al Ain people because the city is primarily known for its desert safaris, mountain, and beautiful gardens, rather than its entertainment and nightlife scene. Literally, nothing much going over there. So we decided to come up with the idea of hosting exclusive desert events, offering an exciting and unique experiences for local and expats. These events were not just for fun, but also became a way for us to generate income. I remember when we formed a group called Al Ain Desert Dreams. So as our events started getting popular, attracting large number of people and selling thousands of tickets, we caught the attention of Al Ain Rotan Hotel, one of the biggest hotels in the city. They approached us to run their entertainment operation, and we start taking things to the next level. In UAE, you have to get a trade license if you want to run a business and work with corporates. This way, one of the reasons why I officially established Mackie Entertainment and began organizing weekly events featuring top entertainers, DJs, and artists from the UAE and abroad. As time goes on, we start hosting internationally recognized artists such as Cassidy, Lyttle, and Skales, which was groundbreaking for Al Ain. It was such a dream for me to host these major names in Al Ain city. Imagine, few people couldn't even believe it. They were saying Mackie was Bukhin, fake artist. This motivated me to work even harder, expanding talent bookings beyond Al Ain to other cities and neighboring countries. As my ambition started getting bigger with all these results I got, I thought of expanding and moving my activities and services in Dubai. But I knew it wasn't going to be easy, as the Dubai entertainment market is very competitive. But I knew I needed to find a unique play for myself to fit in. And that's when I started noticing the rising popularity of the Afrobeats in the Middle East. I began focusing on booking Afrobeats artists, including legends like Fuso DG, P Square, Skales, The Banj, just name it. Positioning Mackie Entertainment as a leading Afrobeats booking agency in the region. So along the way, this success earned us industry recognition, and it made event organizers from across the Middle East begin reaching out to us for arts bookings and collaborations, which kept us so busy in the booking game. And from there, we officially became known as a booking agency and events management in the UAE. One of the most challenging moments in my career life was the Silento's incident in 2017, which marked a very big red line in my professional journey. This incident happened unexpectedly and had strong impact on me, as I never anticipated facing such a setback in my career. At the time, Mackie Entertainment had built a strong reputation for organizing major events and booking top international artists. I met this person with the name Ahmed Khalfan, who introduced me to Silento at that time, and his manager. And we started talking about how we would make a show for Silento in 2017 in the lane. That moment, I was so active in the lane. Later, they introduced me to a Swedish and Iraqi lady named Jenna Khadoum as the official agent of Silento at that time in the region. So I kept communicating with her in order to set up the show, which is a lane show. Jenna approached me that Silento was having a show in Doha. So she told me that Silento would be coming to Doha. I could also bring him to Al Ain, which is going to be visible for them. And I said yes. After I started making arrangement for that, deposit was paid, flyers all over Al Ain. 2 weeks later, Jenna informed me that Silento's Doha show was cancelled. She told me that I have to book his flights from the States, as that wasn't agreed in the contract. In addition, I have to make 2 extra shows for Silento to make it make sense for them and all that. After we start promoting and people start buying tickets in Al Ain, she then started playing that pressure game all the time, that if we don't get extra shows for him, Al Ain show won't happen. So I had to go through my contacts and get him the shows just like the way she requested. So I got him a show in Abu Dhabi, Oman, and Jordan back to back. I made all the deposits to her directly. As I was waiting for the video drops and the marketing materials, she started slowing down in her responses and started not picking up my calls. Promoters were pressuring me for almost 15 days to get their video drops, to start promoting and pushing their events. And Jenna wasn't coming for excuses day after day. I even had to book his flights from the States, imagine. As I knew I was going to be at loss, I just wanted to get over this nightmare. Silento landed in the UAE on Wednesday, 1 day before the Oman show. And the weird thing, Jenna didn't want me to come to the airport to welcome the artist. She tried to distance me from him. And I was having a bad feeling in my guts. I just had to go to the airport and surprise Jenna over there. On the walking out of the terminal, Silento met me and he told me, Mackie, you didn't do it right. You need to pay the artist fee before promoting shows. I was shocked when he said that. And I looked at Jenna and she started yelling that I didn't pay for the full show, and they left running to the car. I didn't even understand what that meant and what they intended to do. So he was supposed to fly to Oman the next day for the first show. They informed me they won't leave to Oman if they don't get the missing payments. Jenna she played her game and changed her face completely, and she acted like I didn't pay her. And Silento insisted on not going till he get his full payment. As we were going back and forth with him, he missed his flights to Oman, and they asked for double payments to make the Jordan deal. Plus, they asked the promoters of Jordan to book them a 1-week hotel in Dubai if they want them to make their way to Jordan. All that was happening in my back after Jenna started talking to the promoters directly without anyone informing me. As I knew about all of this after Jordan's show was over from the promoters. They flew to Jordan and they did the show. And they were supposed to come back to Al Ain the next day for the main show, which is Al Ain show. The show that was built from the beginning. But the next day in the afternoon around 3 p.m., they called me to say that they missed the flights. From here, I knew all of that was orchestrated, planned to revenge me. And all of that happened because of the stories Jenna made to them and all the pictures she made to play the innocent role. Now, I had to inform the event organizers and my team that Silento wasn't coming. He missed his flights. So I told them to refund all the payments, all the tickets to the people and apologize by keeping the events going. I had to cancel even the full show by myself to avoid any extra losses on the promoters, as I knew they were about not to go anywhere and start thinking of what should I do next. Number one, the refunds and all the damages and the losses that happened to the promoters. Number two, my reputation. I was going through the hardest time of my life because I didn't know what to do. And I didn't know how to deal with this. And aside from thinking about the money, I started thinking about how I was going to gain my reputation again. So I went with one of my homies to the lawyer for a legal advice. And he told me, Mackie, listen, you need to open a case. And the only person you can sue is Jenna, because you can't sue Silento after all the payments was made to Jenna and wasn't made to Silento. So I had to run my few VIP calls and I did my thing and managed to get both of them caught. Both of them got banned from leaving the UAE until they do the settlements. MC Tommy was with me in the mix and directed me to his cousin, who is journalist at one of the biggest English newspapers in the Middle East, speak about the incident after getting the court papers done. I was hesitated, but he told me this is the only way to save your reputation and save your life. You might get your money back, but your reputation still would be cracked.
Abdelhalim wanted to recover performance fees, travel, and marketing costs, which were estimated at 300,000 dirhams or $81,500. The court ruling ordered Silento to pay the said amount of money.
This story is going to break the internet. He encouraged me to say it out loud. So he asked me to send him the court documents, and he did his thing in the newspapers on how Silento got banned from traveling from the UAE. Silento left the ban after a while because he was underage, but the case kept going for 3 years until I had my settlements back. As the news was all around the TV and all the newspapers at that time, everyone knew the truth that I was the innocent person. So I started receiving a lot of phone calls from my people in the industry, checking on me, asking, Mackie, are you okay? Are you okay? What's happened? Everybody was sending me messages, man. And from this case, I started gaining all the respect from everyone in the industry of UAE and around. Because I realized this was more than just a temporary setback. It was a crossroads in my journey, which made me had two choices. Let it break me or use it as lessons to grow stronger. So I choose the fix instead of dwelling on the failure. I turned it into an opportunity to reinforce the importance of transparency, stronger contracts, and artist reliability. And from the day forward, I transformed the way I handled arts bookings and business operation until today. And we're still here, man. As Afrobeats gained global recognition, I had the honor of booking international stars like Rema, Fireboy DML, and Afro B, and many more for the first performance in the Middle East. This was a major milestone for me and a proud moment in my career. And being a part of the Afrobeats movement in the region meant a lot to me, to be honest. Especially seeing the artists that I introduced here topping charts like the Billboard charts. That's the kinds of impact that makes worth it. My homie Albert Carter Berto played a huge role in guiding me through the A&R world, giving me the knowledge I needed to succeed. And trust me, I made the most out of it. We helped the Afrobeat superstar Rema grow his presence in the MENA region, introducing him to Spotify and Ngami, where his hit song Calm Down went on top the MENA charts. One of my proudest achievements in the A&R was facilitating collaborations that merge different cultures, which I must say I was blessed to help my Sudanese artists to shine their musical career by putting them on the map and doing a full run at the DSP's head office in Dubai. Some of the projects I helped bring together are the Sudanese artist Masimba and Nigerian artist Skales for the song titled Kandaka Remix, creating a unique fusion of Sudanese music and Afrobeats. Another major project was the collaboration I made happened between Mohamed Ramadan and Skales on the track titled Come Baby Come, which generated over 100 million views on YouTube. And that was crazy because I didn't even believe it. Yo, talking about music, we always want to take full rights of what we do, which is one of the main reasons why I officially launched the Mackie Records in 2024, marking a new level in my career. So I decided to go for my brother Ahmed Makki because Ahmed is one of the genius musicians and producers who is very good at laying the melodies and producing music in an exceptional way. And I was like, yo, let's do it. And when things were moving correctly, I then proceeded to sign one of the most talented and ambitious Emirati artists with the stage name Isa Abdullah, because I needed to take over the region with the right artists while I was focusing on regional talent development. We made a lot of songs with Isa, and then we released Isa's first single, which was titled Kitkati, and it became an instant hit, reaching #1 in the whole MENA region on TikTok and earning the title of the Song of the Summer. We are currently working with different talented artists and have exciting releases planned for the near future. I am really happy about the opportunities ahead and the impact Mackie Entertainment will continue to have on the music and entertainment industries. The journey has been challenging yet rewarding, and I look forward to building a legacy that bridges cultures, creates opportunities, and elevates the music scene in the Middle East and beyond. As we are just getting started and navigating through the industry, as I will say, we will be the best in the region very soon.